Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today. I'm on Buena Vista Street in Newport Beach, arguably one of my favorite streets. And I've not been here this year yet, so I thought we'd do a little walk and take a look at the beautiful sights and the beautiful homes that none of us can afford. But do you hear that? Do you hear that sucking sound of an industry just getting wiped out? That's what we're going to talk about today. The death spiral of an industry. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold Group, which I will talk about a little bit later. Now, a few years ago, there were going to be fake meat products that were going to change and revolutionize the way that all of us ate. And this was going to be something that was going to be just delicious. It was going to be something everybody wanted. It was going to take over the world. And there were two companies in particular that stepped up and raised a ton of money. Think about this. Impossible Burgers, which I learned this today. This is shocking, guys. They raised $183 million before they sold one patty from just talking to Silicon Valley, Bill Gates, and people like that just thought, yeah, this is great. It's going to be the next food thing that everybody's going to want. Okay? Well, the problem with it is that it has not taken off so well. It has not done nearly as good as everybody thought it was going to. And in fact, you're seeing right now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well,
The whole path like this is a sidewalk. Okay. Not a bicycle path.
just getting the full reprimand. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I got hit one night, so
Yeah.
I'm fussy.
So what you're seeing is an entire industry that's upside down. Impossible Meats right now, they are laying off 20% more of their staff, in addition to the other people that they've already laid off this last year in the fourth quarter. Sales are completely upside down, and it's just not working at all. And the stuff tastes terrible. It doesn't fry up like everybody thinks. It's expensive. It's not cheaper than meat, and it doesn't taste good either. You guys know that. I've tried some of this stuff time and again, and I've tried beef jerky. I've tried chicken nuggets. I've tried everything. Now think about this. Do you guys think of chicken nuggets as like real chicken? I don't. But my kid, who is, a 22-year-old boy, still eats that stuff. And he wouldn't eat this stuff because he doesn't like the way it tastes. Just that simple. It doesn't taste good, Dad. But I could buy literally the 99-cent bag of 300 chicken nuggets that he would sit there and say, oh, that's awesome. Those are delicious. Give me more. Burn them, heat them up really well, and get them crispy brown. When you look at Impossible Foods and you look at Beyond Meat, it has just been an absolute joke. It's been an absolute fad that didn't take off. And there's a bunch of articles below to talk about this, about what a dismal failure it is. And the best part about it is that real vegans, when I talk to them, there's certain things that they eat. They don't like this stuff. They just think it's fake. They don't think it tastes good. If you want to eat chicken, go eat chicken. That's the feeling. But this is a death of an industry right now. And you're seeing it utterly collapse right before our eyes. And people don't want to admit that. But think about this. Beyond Meat, okay, Beyond Foods, whatever they're called, Beyond, okay, they have lost money in every sector that they have tried, from fast food to in-store to delivery to selling to restaurants directly. They have lost in every single category. They've lost money. That is crazy, guys. Talking about losing, talking about people giving your money up to investing and having it be an utter failure. That's the Beyond Company right now. So with these two main companies, and yeah, there are hundreds more out there that are trying different things, but this is not something that people want. People want chicken. People want beef. You don't eat it, don't eat it, okay? And look at, Sam Bankman-Fried, that vegan doughboy. That guy is the junior Pillsbury doughboy. That guy is not healthy. He's not fit. in any way, shape, or form. You'd think that if somebody that just ate vegetables all day would be fit. And that guy is just a fat ass, okay, to say the least. So, again, the death of an industry, the death spiral of an industry. The articles below are fantastic, but everything about this has been labeled as just a fad that didn't take off, a fad that they tried to force us into. The pet rock was more successful than this. Everything was more successful than this. So, share your thoughts on that stuff. It is crazy. I don't know why anybody would want to do this. The next thing is you're going to see a trend happen over and over and over again. And in the UK right now, you're seeing something happen where there's a store chain called Paper Chase, which is basically a stationery store that's being bought by Tesco, which is a supermarket chain. Is that a big deal? Not really. But here's the big deal of this, is that everybody thought, oh, they're going to save all those jobs. Everybody's going to get to keep their job. This is great. Tesco stepped forward. No. Tesco's buying the company. Tesco's not buying the stores. The stores are most likely going to close. Most likely those 600 people that work there, I think it's 130 people. Sorry, I'm getting numbers mixed up. 130 people, they're going to lose their jobs. But this is the shape of things to come, okay? You're going to see more people go out of business and not have their retail stores. Well, how can that work, Dan? There is an online seller, a guy who's very successful, controversial but successful, and I have a lot of respect for this guy. His name is Ty Lopez because he's a good marketer. And you can hate this guy, you can love this guy, but what Ty did was Ty bought brands, got an investor with a lot of money. And Ty said, listen, I can sell, you write the check. And they've been successful at this. Now think about this. I thought it was 2 or 3 companies that Ty bought. Listen to this. Ty bought the Radio Shack brand. He bought Pier 1. Okay? He bought Modell's, Steinmart, Linens and Things, Dress Barn I knew about, the Franklin Mint, Mentor Box, the Book People, and Farmer's Cart, pardon me. Now, the cool thing with this is that everything's online sales, guys. There's no Pier 1 store anymore. That's done. Okay? Used to know this very pretty blonde that worked at Pier 1 Imports. It was great to go in there to see her. And when they closed, she was gone. Just like that. Sad. So Mr. Lopez is very smart in doing this because what they've done is they've taken these online brands that you know, Linens and Things, and made it an online store. You're going to see this with other brands. You're going to see this with Paper Chase in the UK. That's what they're doing. Don't be confused about this. This is the Ty Lopez model. That's scoundrel. Ty Lopez is awful. No, Ty Lopez is a genius because the need for retail stores for certain things. When was the last time you guys said, hey, honey, let's go buy stationery. Let's go get in the car and buy some envelopes. Okay, why don't you just have them, oh, you want purple paper? Have them shipped over from Amazon. That's what people are doing right now. So share your thoughts on this right now. And, you know, let me know what you think about this because that's the future of everything right now. And you're going to see entire industries go upside down. You're going to see, again, the sucking sound of places go out of business. Everything is great. Business has never been better, Dan. Life is fantastic. No, it is not. It is ridiculous. It is completely an absolute joke right now, how bad things are. And just like that weather balloon, not weather balloon, that was drifted out of the sky, you're going to see more and more retailers go out of business like that. You're going to see companies that you never thought would go out of business in 2023. The first quarter is going to be epic. You know, Paper Chase was in what they call administration. That's our version of bankruptcy. Administration is the word in the UK. And the company had a deal structured. Everything was good. It's all great. Everything will be fantastic. And then it's not. And then you have to step up and watch the thing get sold. So let me know what you guys think about this right now. What other industry is going to go down? Again, the fake meat, those fake products, it's one thing if it's a dietary thing. It's one thing if you're into that stuff. But, you know, I have someone that's going to be a relative very soon who's a vegan. This is what I eat, Dan. That's how I eat. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat the fake stuff. Doesn't like it, doesn't appreciate it, never liked it. So share your thoughts on that. Okay. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. You know, these are challenging times right now. So many people have seen their 401ks drop by as much as 40% over the last 2 years. You know, the Wall Street Journal had a great headline. Are you going to do something or just going to sit there? Well, you can do something. You can call Patriot Gold today at 888-330-1431 and talk to them about a no-fee 401k or IRA that's backed by physical metals. And you can get a free investor guide. They will answer all your questions. But you've got to look at this right now. You've got to look at what people are doing and what the smart money is doing, what central banks are doing, what countries are doing, what municipalities are doing, and that is buying gold right now. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect your family before it's too late. Call Patriot Gold today. They will answer all your questions. They are the #1 rated, best-in-class service for an IRA, 401k, and have been for over 6 years now, guys. The best company to deal with. Let them know that I allegedly sent you. Do what the smart money's doing. Don't hide. Go ask some questions, guys. They will be happy to answer them for you. 888-330-1431 today before it's too late. One thing I've talked to you guys about time and again is to get a tax appointment early, talk to your accountant or your tax preparer so you can get things ready for the next tax season. The IRS has just issued a tax checklist, which I have included below for you, so you guys can take a look at that. And actually, it's pretty solid advice, too. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because people don't get ready for stuff like this. People don't prepare early, and you should. And everybody, oh, we have the same deductions we had last year. Really? Okay. Nothing changed? Don't want to look at it? Okay. Good luck. More and more people are about to be shocked at how little their tax refund's going to be. That is going to be an epic problem with families because people spend that money before they get it. And it's always been a problem. Now, we've talked a lot about ransomware and different attacks that happen on the grid and different things that people are worried about. Italy just had yesterday their internet shut down for 5 hours because of a ransomware attack. Okay? Now you can sit there and say, oh, it's only 5 hours, no big deal. It's a huge deal, guys. It's a huge deal because this is going to happen more and more. The thieves are getting smarter. The thieves are preparing more. You have to be ready for this. You know, now we all need internet. You know, my TV is based on internet. My phone, everything is based on internet right now. So you have to be able to prepare in case something shuts down. What do? Got to look into that. Again, the banking guys, I'm telling you, have cash around, have a few bucks in the house in case something shuts down. Okay? How much? That's on your household. What would you take to go out and live for 3-4 days if you didn't have cash? Okay? Big problem, guys. So the next thing is Bank of America has been riddled with people and scams, so much so that they now have a scam alert thing on their website that somebody shared with me. And this is things to avoid when it comes to online scams, phishing scams. That's where they try to get your name. Click here, do this, call this number. Now, I just had a good one that was sent to me, and I'm going to block out some of this stuff for you. But the Geek Squad, hey man, we just renewed your Geek Squad account for $300, $300 plus dollars, and here it is. So what people would do is people would go, Joan, I don't have that. Let's call them right now. No, it's a scam, guys. The idea is to call that phone number so they get data, they get things from you. That's the advantage to things like this. Don't fall for stuff like this. If you don't have it, don't do it. If you're ever unsure about the bank, call the bank. Now, I've got all these fraud alerts set up on credit cards, debit cards, and everything like that. And as much as they irritate me, especially when I travel and you book a hotel or things like that, yeah, you got to deal with that. But it is the way to do it, guys, because you know if it's not them, and then I can just call. And then when you call your bank, what is the number to call for fraud? What is the number to call for customer service every time? If you have Discover, same thing. Do that so that you don't have to worry about these people ripping you off, because they're out there and they're getting better and better and better. Remember, the Hamptons, that county, how it got shut down with the ransomware attack, and then nobody wanted to admit it, and it quietly got solved months later, okay? That's going to come to a city near you. That's going to come to a municipality near you, and people don't want to admit that. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Here's something really fascinating. Elon Musk just lowered the price of Teslas. And I found a great infographic that was put together for it, and I'm going to share that below with you, about what the profit margins are still on these cars, which is higher than other cars. So Tesla makes a lot of money. Tesla's always done well. But Elon Musk is not going to let his market share go down. He wants to be the big kid on the block, even though he's losing market share because people can't afford it. So even with the price reduction, Ford has got to lower their prices. Everybody else had to, because they don't know how to sell on their own. They don't know how to market on their own. They have to follow the big dog and not do things on their own, which is a problem, okay? Marketing 101, guys. What's different about your product? What makes you better? We're Ford. Okay, yeah. Look at their numbers, guys. They're horrible right now. It's very windy out here, guys, too. So the hair's blown all over the place. But fascinating that this happened. Now, I am not worried about Elon Musk at all right now, because I'm telling you, his grand plan of what they're going to do with Twitter and the pain and everything like that, it's going to be your one-stop shop for your business soon. Mark my words. It's going to be something that between now and a year from now, you're going to look at this totally differently right now. So share your thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think about this. But the next thing was, Chris sent me a great manufacturer suggested retail for a Porsche. Could you imagine? I argue with people that talk about $3,000, $4,000, different amounts that get added onto the price of a car. I think it's ridiculous that they do this. I'm going to give you two examples. Chris sent me the story and a picture of a dealership for a Porsche. It's $250,000 above sticker price. Okay, crack addict, are you kidding? Okay, well, you know how cool you look in this car? Gotta drive it. Oh my God. Think the babes will notice me? No, they still won't, guy. You're going bald and you're fat, okay? You don't have an ounce of game. They don't talk to you for a reason, because you're not charming, okay? Out of that, the $500,000 car ain't gonna help, guys, okay? It's not. Share your thoughts. Now, the second story is from Mike, who was looking at a truck. And Mike is a true team member of iAllegedly. And what I mean by that is, Mike found the truck he wanted, and they marked the truck up $3,500. And he was like, I'm not paying that. It's ridiculous. That's what we're going to sell it to you for. That's what you're going to pay if you want that truck. Now, what Mike did, Mike deserves a medal for this one. He went to another dealership and said, guys, this is the truck I'm looking for. You think you guys, you don't have that. Wow, I'm ready. I'm a cash buyer. I'm ready to go, guys. Oh my God. Well, let's see, Mike, if we can find this car. And guess what they did? They found that car from the other dealership. They made a trade with the dealership, and then they brought it over to Mike. Mike negotiated the price for $4,800 less than the manufacturer suggested retail price. Okay? Again, Mike saved over $8,000. Okay? Unbelievable. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you save money. That's how you negotiate. And Mike deserves a medal. Okay? So share your thoughts if you have any success stories like that too. I had dinner with a woman last night who is a brilliant marketer and grew up in my era. And what I mean by that is, a job wasn't done till it was complete. I'm going to clock out now. You need to come in the office? Completely different set of work standards and work rules that we were raised on. And There is something that is insane right now, and this is from Business Insider. It's the boss's guide to working with millennials and how to communicate with them. How about get your job done? How about if you don't show up on time, I'm going to fire you and enjoy doing it? How about I don't want to hear excuses. Get it. What part of the assignment was due on Thursday? People can't handle that. Okay, they really can't, and it's shocking right now that that's what's happening. Now, on a side note, there are 6 CEOs that are for very big companies that you've all heard of that are taking pay cuts this year so they don't have to lay people off. Now, you can say, oh, boo-hoo, that's the least they could do. No, wait a second, guys, listen to this. Tim Cook from Apple, it's #1, guys, who's doing that. That, you know what, again, you haven't heard about any layoffs yet at Apple. The iPhone sales are down. They're in the tank right now. The demand is down because people have no money. And then you've got Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger doing the same thing. You've got Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon doing the same thing. And Morgan Stanley, James Gorman. Again, this is a publicity stunt with some of these people, and it's not really a big deal. But you know that's huge. And then Google's Sundar Pichai, same thing, taking a pay cut. Very impressive, guys. And then my main man, the one and only Jamie Dimon, has decided to do that. Which that one I want to see, because that guy, think about this, a year ago was so upset that somebody made more money than him that he demanded a $500,000 bump in his pay from his board so that he would be $36,500,000 because he didn't want to be paid the same as this other degenerate at another bank. Okay? How dare you guys? That's just insulting to the team leader. Okay? Blue blood, fat cat, country club living, Jamie Dimon. Okay? Maybe he'll come on the show someday. Share your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you're thinking about this. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories. And the first one is Twitter. Elon Musk is going to have a verification process for businesses where it's going to cost businesses $1,000 a month to get gold verification. Now, what this means is that if you're dealing with a company and you're dealing with their Twitter account, it will verify them if they are legitimate or not. So when someone says that Sam Bankman-Fried is the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Fat Muffin Man, you can know, oh, that's not true because he doesn't work at Pillsbury. Okay? That's what that would do. The next thing is the PPP fraud. Ooh, they're just catching up with these people. One of my favorite ones lately that a lot of people sent me this one, and that is Daniela Rendon. Daniela is being charged with misappropriating $381,000 worth of PPP money. Okay, you've heard a lot about this stuff, but what she did was cosmetic surgery, bought a Bentley, and she hangs her license at, let's see where this is at. Oh, Prestige Empire Realty out of the Florida area. So I'm sure they're very proud of her. Allegedly, she's been accused of some crimes. Okay, so we'll see how that pans out. And then there is a woman, Pamela Lamore, who's 18 years old, who's a fool, okay? And Pamela played the lottery in Canada for the first time and won $38 million in Canada on her first time buying a lottery ticket. Problem was, Pamela told everybody about that, stupidly. I mean, guys, if you ever come into money, don't tell anybody, okay? Stack in private, just do that. Don't tell anybody, because I'm telling you, for the rest of her life. Now, Canadian money, guys, that's like $75 American. No, it's 35 million American. But the idea, guys, is that it's not a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, and she's going to be known all over the place. Plus, look at the article below. You already have her name and all this personal information that she never should have released. So, anyways, that's just me. Imagine being rich, nobody knowing about, being able to do anything you want. Go to school, buy a home, buy your family stuff, buy everything, and nobody would know who you are. That's the way to do it, guys. Tell me I'm wrong about that, okay? Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon. And don't forget, if you want to email me, hello@iAllegedly is the email account. And I will see you guys very soon.